Hello everyone, my name is Aleksi Karisala and I will give you an introduction to smart cabs, what is from 2012 Demola Smart TAMK project. This project was about how cabins could be improved in forest machinery and industry. I will first give you a brief background why we specialized to the forest industry, and then I will explain that how everything works. So, forest industry in Finland, it's 20% of country's export, so that's very big business in Finland, and it's very important sector also of Finland's economy. It also produces 70% of renewable energy in Finland, and it employs directly or indirectly over 500,000 Finnish people. It's also very big uh, sector to use the R&D research and development money, something like from 400 to 500 million euros per year. So what makes Finland so great in forest industry? There is some factors, for example the quality of food, good logistic network, we have very good railway stations and roads, the specialization, we have we have been doing this quite many years, and so we know how everything have to be done. Also the atmosphere in Finland is very good towards forest industry, and also the machines that we use are very high-end technology. Still, the important thing is that we have highly educated and skillful professionals. There are quite a lot of different schools that you can study to be an operator of forest machines. Although the operators have really challenging working environments, they work alone in the forest, in the machine, and it's very repeated from day to day. Also, at winter, the days are very short and it's very dark inside the forest, so it's quite quite alone there in dark. The terrain is extremely difficult, and often it's in middle of nowhere, so even when you have to go to work and leave the work, you will be driving a long time before you get home. Also, the, the current terrain of the forest is often also like it's not solid, it's soft, and there is swamps and every kind of stuff, and or even in the winter there is a lot of snow, so you have to be very sharp and focused what you are doing, that you don't fall the machine, or you don't tilt it over or something what would harm everything. And the worst actual day thing is that the working day is very long. Its average of working hours are from 8 to 10 hours per day, and often it's more, and there is definitely peaks. So imagine yourself that you are in a first cabin, and the seat is very comfortable, and there is quite warm, and there is shadowy and not bright lights, and the atmosphere is just peaceful, and only thing that you hear is the silent and soft humming of the machine. Yeah, it gets quite tired very soon. So you can imagine, for doing that quite many hours, it will decrease your fatigue and you will be not focused in the end of the day. So that was our main approach for the problem, that we are creating a system that monitors the operator with web cameras and Kinect devices. Then we recognize the operator's state of mind, we act to that, change some cabin environments, for example temperature or radio volume or the airflow, and of course we will save the data what we did for further processing and analyzing, and that can be also used for efficiency studies and productivity studies. The big picture is that we observe, then we recognize, and then we change the environment. Here is a bit more how it works. So for observation we used Kinect device to get the skeleton of human's upper body, and from that we recognize tilts and angles. So for example, if you are falling to sleep, we will recognize that, and then we can react, for example, slowing the machine or making the radio go higher or something like that. Also for the web cameras we get the very high resolution face picture, and from the picture we recognize the state of mind. For example, if you are feared or you are happy, then we can also affect those emotions. Then we have a system that analyzes the result and then changes cabin environments or the machine's pace or increases the lights, whatever we want to hook up to that system. We also use the database to save the result and the image, so we can later process that what has happened and what on which time. And it's also constant flow of information, so the process will be repeating itself over and over. The benefits for the operator: improved well-being at work, better working motivation, more focused operators, and that leads to reduced number of errors, and you don't have to do not that much stuff again. And also reacting to negative state of mind, we can avoid risk situations. So benefits for the company: we get improved efficiency when the fatigue is better and operators can focus more. Also it means longer working careers and statistical data about the productivity. So you can, for example, follow the pace of the machine, that if it's very high or low, and then based on that you can see if the person was happy. That leads better productivity, and there can be discovered also other features. Also possibilities to harvest specific data, so just what I just told you. And when we, for example, slow the machine's pace, we can we can avoid some accidents, and of course accidents are always bad. So conclusion: smart and reactive cabins, way to better and longer work life. Smart cabs. So thank you for your attention and have a good day.